You have a coffee cup from a place that isn't there anymore. I looked it up, the corner on Madison, demolished in '09. I know the smell of the books in your bag from the days you leave the door propped open. You don't know I'm here, but I've mapped every distance from where you stand. You don't know I'm here, and the whole room adjusts when you come in. You grade papers at the same table on the west side. And the light that goes yellow and low before the clouds come back. I've watched that light move across your work for an hour while you erased someone's mistake very carefully. You don't know I'm here, but I've mapped every distance from where you stand. You don't know I'm here, and the whole room adjusts when you come in. Some days I think the watching is the thing, the wanting from a distance, clean and preserved, no answer, no consequence, just this. You don't know I'm here, but I've mapped every distance from where you stand. You don't know I'm here, and the whole room adjusts when you come in.
She's reading something in the window of the faculty lounge. The afternoon light is doing a thing I can't describe. I've planned for different versions of how this goes, and in 3 of them I say the wrong word first. Before the answer, there's a yes in everything. The hallway, the hour, the way the seasons changing. Before the answer, there's a yes in everything. And I wanna live in that for just a little while. I borrowed the confidence from It's not hope exactly, it's the moment just before hope becomes a question. The ferry pulling from the dock, the thing's still possible. Before the answer, there's a yes in everything. The hallway, the hour, the way the seasons changing. Before the answer, there's a yes in everything. And I wanna live in that for just a little while.
the same as lost.
The groundskeeper leaves the side door unlocked until 9. I've catalogued every room by what I failed in there. The locker on the 3rd floor still has my combination. It opens to a dark shelf and whatever I left.
Everything this building knows, it is insane.
All the ambitions left in rows like
library books. Everything this building knows, it is insane.
And we were the ones who put them there. In the basement, the old props from the 1974 production still folded in a box beneath. The boiler room stairs, a cloth ocean, a fake gun, a hand-painted horizon. All of it intact, all of it completely useless now.
Everything this building knows, it is insane.
All the ambitions left in rows like
library books. Everything this building knows, it is insane.
And we were the ones who put them there. I walk the hall at 8 a.m. the day after graduation. The janitor's cart
makes a sound I'll spend years trying to place.
It's the loneliest sound I've heard in a building full of people. You teach 2nd grade and I've committed to arriving early. I know your schedule by the 7th week of school. I've left you something wrapped in the Tribune's book section and spent 3 hours deciding what I'd say if you were cool about it. I'll be in the lobby outside your class with a speech I've memorized that's never gonna land. I'll be in the lobby outside your class, a plan in both hands and nowhere left to stand. You smiled once on a Tuesday and I have notes on what you were wearing and the angle of the light. I know that's not something I should probably be saying, but I've come this far, so I might as well be right. I'll be in the lobby outside your class with a speech I've memorized that's never gonna land. I'll be in the lobby outside your class, a plan in both hands and nowhere left to stand. Okay, I've written a play about this. It opens in 3 weeks and I want you to come. You probably won't, which I've also planned for. I'll be in the lobby outside your class with a speech I've memorized that's never gonna land. I'll be in the lobby outside your class, a plan in both hands and nowhere left to stand.
It's 2:17 and I've drafted 4 messages, each one a different version of the same thing. The first was too much, the second was too little, the third was exactly right, so I deleted it. I'm sending a signal through the wall, through the frequency where you can't see me at all. I'm sending a signal through the wall, and the wall receives it, and that's where it falls. I've looked at your photo from the conference last year, the one where you're laughing at something behind the camera. I've tried to figure out what it was, but the cropped part is where I'd have been standing. I'm sending a signal through the wall, through the frequency where you can't see me at all. I'm sending a signal through the wall, and the wall receives it, and that's where it falls. 3 a.m. I finally turned the phone over. You're asleep somewhere in the same time zone. That's enough to make the ceiling warmer. I'm sending a signal through the wall, through the frequency where you can't see me at all. I'm sending a signal through the wall, and the wall receives it, and that's where it falls.
He told me the truth about something I'd done wrong, which is not the same as caring, but it's closer than most. He had a room at the hotel with a view of the parking deck, and we talked for an hour about nothing we'd repeat. The guy at the pool with a cigarette and a suit, who told you exactly what you already knew. The guy at the pool with a cigarette and a suit is the closest thing to honest you've been through. He said, I have $3 million and I hate my life, which he found funny and I found true. We ordered room service and watched the local news, and both felt better without talking about it. The guy at the pool with a cigarette and a suit, who told you exactly what you already knew. The guy at the pool with a cigarette and a suit is the closest thing to honest you've been through. Now not a mentor, not a father, something with no name in any language I've been given. The man at the diving board, not diving. The guy at the pool with a cigarette in the suit, who told you exactly what you already knew. The guy at the pool with a cigarette in the suit is the closest thing to honest you've been through.
In the order it happened, the part where I said certainly when I meant the opposite, the part where you touched your collarbone, which I'm still not sure what that was.
It should have been a silence. The word I use that closed the door. These are the facts of what I did. The archaeology of what I said. There's a letter I wrote and then revised 11 times. The first version said what I meant directly. The 11th said approximately nothing, and that's the one I sent. I laid every sentence on the table like evidence. The gesture, it should have been a silence. The word I use that closed the door. These are the facts of what I did. The archaeology of what I said. The truth is I knew what it was while it was happening. I'm not discovering anything here. I'm just looking at what I knew. I've laid every sentence on the table like evidence. The gesture, it should have been a silence. The word I use that closed the door. These are the facts of what I did. The archaeology of what I said.
seats and the lights still on in the house. The set is painted with the skyline that's slightly wrong. You built it from description, from a photograph, from a version of the city that exists in your head. The cast is in the hallway being told to breathe. The director is pacing in a manner that concerns everyone. The stage manager has a headset and an expression that means everything is fine or nothing is. This is what you made from the wreckage of a feeling. This is what it means when the feeling has no other exit. You built a room for people you have never been, filled it with a love you couldn't otherwise begin. The lights go down, the chairs stop shuffling, someone coughs. The curtain begins its long, unhurried rise, and everything you couldn't say becomes a set. A painted city, a skyline slightly wrong. This is what you made from the wreckage of a feeling. This is what it means when the feeling has no other exit. You built a room for people you have never been, and filled it with a love you couldn't otherwise begin. I made you a map of the campus, laminated it, brought flowers to the first day of something you hadn't agreed to. The rain was coming through the window of my car, and the whole scene was rained on, and I thought that meant something. Everything I brought to it was mine. The weather, the longing, the whole elaborate design. Everything I brought to it was mine, and you were just standing there, being kind. You asked about my parents and I answered wrong. Said something about a barbershop on East Lake that's gone. The conversation turned and I watched it go, like a gate swinging shut in slow motion. Everything I brought to it was mine. The weather, the longing, the whole elaborate design. Everything I brought to it was mine, and you were just wasn't cruelty. That's the part I keep arriving at. You were simply present in your own life, and I was orbiting something that wasn't there. Everything I brought to it was mine. The weather, the longing, the whole elaborate design. Everything I brought to it was mine, and you were just standing there, being kind. Back in the third week of spring, with a revised draft and a different kind of nerve. The lobby was the same, the air was different, or I'm not sure which mattered more. I'm not done, and I think you should know that. I came back with a better version of the scene. I'm not done, and I think you should know that, which is embarrassing and also true, and also me. I staged the whole thing with better blocking. The ending landed this time, I heard it land. The cast was better, or I learned to let them be what they were, and let the story move. I'm not done, and I think you should know that. I came back with a better version of the scene. I'm not done, and I think you should know that, which is embarrassing and also true, and also me. This is not about her anymore. Mostly it's about the stage and what a stage can hold. The thing I made outlasting what I made it for. I'm not done, and I think you should know that. I came back with a better version of the scene. I'm not done, and I think you should know that, which is embarrassing and also true, and also me. Also me. He told me, you will not get what you want from this, not the way you want it, not on your schedule. He said it from inside the water, treading slowly, the way a man does when he stopped fighting the cold. He had a business card in every pocket when we met. 12 years after the war, 3 hotels, 2 sons. He said, I am not the example you're looking for. I said, I know. He said, good. We split the tab. There's a kind of friendship made entirely of honesty. No warmth required, no agreement, just I see what you are, and here's what I think. Most friendships aren't that this one was. He came to the production on the last night, sat in the back with his arms folded. After he came backstage and said he did something not good, not bad, he said. You did something. I got into the car without a destination, which is a kind of destination I understand. The I-5 south in the rain at full volume, something by someone who knew how this felt. 3 cities south at midnight, still going. The city lights receding in the mirror behind me. 3 cities south at midnight, still going, which is not running away, I've decided. I stopped for gas at a station in Centralia, used the bathroom, bought a coffee I wouldn't finish. A woman at the counter said, "You look like you've been driving." I said, "I have." She said, "Where to?" I said, "Not there yet." 3 cities south at midnight, still going. The city lights receding in the mirror behind me. 3 cities south at midnight, still going, which is not running away, I've decided. There's a version of this that ends somewhere good. I know because I've driven it before. The thing about this road is it goes somewhere. 3 cities south at midnight, still going. The city lights receding in the mirror behind me. 3 cities south at midnight, still going, which is not running away, I've decided. I made breakfast for one and ate it standing. The coffee had been sitting too long and I drank it anyway. The Sunday paper had a crossword I didn't start, and the morning moved around me without asking. Sunday after, the house is just a house. The window shows exactly what the window shows. Sunday after, the house is just a house, and that's enough to put my coat on and go out. I walk the block below the hill to the hardware store. Bought a bulb for the lamp that burned out 3 weeks ago. Came home and replaced it, and the room changed completely by about the amount one lamp bulb changes a room. Sunday after, the house is just a house. The window shows exactly what the window shows. Sunday after, the house is just a house, and that's enough to put my coat on and go out. No revelation, no closure. A bulb, a coat, a walk on a hill below the mountain. The ordinary day returning to itself. Sunday after, the house is just a house. The window shows exactly what the window shows. Sunday after, the house is just a house, and that's enough to put my coat on and go out. By now we've both become something different from what we thought we were making at 17. You have an office with a window onto the street, and I have something less legible but mine. The boys we were at 17 are still around somewhere in the building in the back of the photograph. The boys we were at 17 are still around somewhere, and I don't think they're waiting, I think they're just there. We were terrible at it and right about it, in the way only the very young can hold both. You told me once about a job you turned down, and I told you about the play that didn't land. The boys we were at 17 are still around somewhere in the building in the back of the photograph. The boys we were at 17 are still around somewhere, and I don't think they're waiting, I think they're just there. Not nostalgia, more like a kind of gratitude for the wreck itself that got us to this shore. The boys we were at 17 are still around around somewhere in the building, in the back of the photograph. The boys we were at 17 are still around somewhere, and I don't